Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to purchase it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona in yellow gold, reference 126518LN, with a golden dial and black subdials, also known as Pikachu. I will tell you a little bit about the history and where this watch stands in the lineup of other similar Daytonas. Then I'll tell you about the case, bezel, dial, bracelet movement. Finally, try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start with the Daytona. Was produced or created in roughly in the early 1960s, which makes it approximately 60 years old by now, which is 2025. And they've gone through tons of variations. The variation that you're looking at here is the Oysterflex, meaning it is on a rubber strap. They started producing the Oysterflex something around mid of the 2015 or so, something like that. And the first iteration, or the first model year, you could say, had a reference starting with 11. So this one would be 116518. The second generation, which was released in 2023, was the generation looking at here, and it starts with the 12. So this reference is a 126518. So there's two model years of this Oysterflex. And so one other thing is that all Oysterflexes are done with precious material on the head of the watch. So they don't make two-tone Oysterflexes or steel Oysterflexes, also known as rubber strap. They only make it on precious metals such as rose gold, yellow gold, or white gold. Okay, now, so with that said, I told you I was going to tell you where this watch stands in the lineup. Well, the Daytona is Rolex's most, I would say, precious and prestigious collection of watches, in that they make the most number of variations of any sports watch, that is. It sells for the highest price above retail, as well as the highest price in general. And it's their most complicated sports watch. So therefore, I'm going to say it's their best sports watch. With that said, the Oysterflex, as I said, comes on many flavors in terms of material, and that material would be rose gold, yellow gold, and white gold. And what you're looking at here is in yellow gold. Now, of the yellow golds, there's many variations as well, and I actually would have to say that not counting the meteorite dial, which is a very, very special release, that this is the best looking dial. And as a result, it sells for the most above retail. So the retail price is, at least as of 25, it's $37,400. After tax, it's around $40,000. But it sells for quite a bit more than that on the gray market. And that is because, well, it's a very good looking dial. The other dials don't look as nice as this one. All right, so with that said, let's begin the review, starting with the case. Now, the case is a 40 millimeter case from my thumb to my index finger. It's made of entirely out of yellow gold, and it is more or less the same as it was in the previous generation, except the lugs are a tiny bit thinner. It's kind of hard to see. It's actually, I would say, impossible to see unless you have them side by side, but the lugs are a tiny bit thinner, all right? And it's the same thickness, is around 12 millimeters or so in thickness. And even though it's a 40 millimeter, it has the sloped edged case, which gives it a very streamlined look and does not make it look too big on your wrist. And from lug to lug, going from top to bottom, it's around a little less than 48 millimeters, which is totally a fine size. It's actually even kind of small in the sense that it will fit and look streamlined, not in the sense that it will look puny on your wrist. No, it won't. It'll look great on your wrist. And with the pushers, it really makes it look very masculine. Okay, let's move on to the bezel here. Now, the bezel is also a little bit different from the previous generation in that it has a ceramic insert and it's filled with gold on that holds the insert. And the ceramic insert is ceramic, so it doesn't scratch or fade over time. It more or less looks the same the day you got it. Let's move on to the strap here. Now, the strap here is probably the most comfortable rubber strap, I think, on the market, and that includes Richard Mille, Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe. Why? Well, because they take a piece of metal and they put it inside this rubber straps to make sure it keeps the form, and then the rubber strap itself has these sort of air gills here that allow air to flow out of it, so that the rubber is not sitting completely on your wrist. and that makes for a very comfortable fit and also very good looking fit too, so that it keeps its shape as well as maintains its function. And Rolex is really known for their practicality, and so this is no exception. The buckle here also is a little different from previous generation. Now it has a glide lock. I believe the old ones had just a comfort extension 5mm. Now you can actually do a glide lock, so you can get the perfect fit on the Daytona. All right, let's move on to the movement. Movement actually is also changed from the previous generation in that it is now a 4131 movement. It has a 72-hour power reserve. Can't see it anyways, but it's fantastic. I forgot to mention something on the dial. The old generation and the new generation, the dial is slightly different on the newer generation in that the hour markers are longer and skinnier. The old ones were shorter and fatter, and the subdials are skinnier. The subtrack going around the subdial is a little bit skinnier on this one, and it makes it for a little bit more of a streamlined or vintage look. It's a small aesthetic changes, but it really makes a difference in bringing the watch to life here. So anyways, that's it. So let's try this watch on my wrist and give my thoughts. Now I'm 6 foot tall, 200 pounds. I have a 7.5-inch wrist. As you see, this watch really looks fantastic, and I believe in this color configuration, it's the best looking configuration aside from maybe Meteorite, but that, that's going to cost you like almost 100 grand. So, within reason, this is probably the best configuration, and the market speaks for itself. It says so by dictating the price of it. And so, look, and it's really difficult to get this watch at the AD, almost impossible. So if you want and you'd like to get it right away, please click on the link in the description below to buy it at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.